All right, go.
Okay, how's it going, everybody? This video I'm gonna make for Daniel O'Brien. He just showed a Darce counter the other day. I think it was like maybe a week ago or so. And there was people on the internet. I was kind of one of them. I said I'm not on board with the technique yet, but it's something since I respect Dan so much, I'm gonna have to like investigate it. It's kind of what I said. Maybe not word for word, something like that. There's a lot of people that were saying, oh, Dan O'Brien's move isn't gonna work. The guy's gonna put pressure and all that. So let's show you what his move is. So when I get caught in this position and the guy's going for a Darce, so the guy's trying to vice grip and pull your head here. And then that way he can stuff his other arm in deep. So the guy finishes the choke, then it's pretty tight. Now, the thing is, what a lot of people are thinking, well, let me show you what Dan does. So Dan O'Brien's move is, when the guy's trying to pull the head in, he just goes with the technique, okay? Now, once you pop your head through, you've got to sit up here, and the arm ends up caught right here. Now, it is possible to kind of catch a guy and tap him right here. Most guys will roll, and as they roll, you might be able to keep this arm. He showed a variation similar to this, okay? And then he also showed a variation where he caught the reversible plata. So he caught this position. And then from here, I could just block the face and go straight up right here. Or the way it flowed on his video was the guy sat up, let's sit up, and so he just went through and hit the roll, capturing the leg, and then finishing with our reversible plata finish. That was really cool. A lot of people thought it was sick. Really, really cool move. Great innovation. But there was others that were crapping on it. And I'll be honest, my first thought was, I don't know about this. Because here's what they're thinking. They're thinking when you do this and the guy tries to push his head through to come out like that, they're thinking that the person on top is gonna have such heavy pressure that you're gonna get stuck. Like he's stuck right now. So come around here. If you guys can see, I have good sprawling pressure. And then these are the details I teach on the Darce. I cup the head, lift, and I sink, dip my shoulder, and that way I get wrist deep into my Darce. So what they're trying to say is it won't work because when the guy goes like this, there's gonna be too much pressure. But the thing is when he does it, it's the timing, and this is the secret that Dan was trying to teach. So Dan, you're right. The second I investigated, the reason I investigated is because I was thinking about my own moves, my own counters, which I'm gonna show in a little bit. But Dan's secret is that he does it, like a lot of guys lift their head up and try to avoid it. And then the guy gets a good grip and starts to crank. It's about timing, which is the way of every great technique. He ducks his head through and his butt will come this way. His head will go forward as he goes through. And that's what makes the move very effective. Now you see, if I'm here, I'm screwed right here. I'm not really gonna be able to finish this. Now, some guys might say, well, I can still roll with it. If he pauses and doesn't move, I can roll and maybe still look for it. But once his head is up, there's no true lock. He can bridge over the side control right here, and it's not gonna work, it's gone. In other words, I've lost the tempo. I'm a step behind, he's gonna be a step ahead at that point if he knows what he's doing. But now, Dan, I wanna show you what I do, and then that way maybe we can put ours together. Personally, I had a little trouble with, I'm not super flexible, I have a little trouble with the reversible plata in that position, although it is a move I use a lot in other positions. But what I do is I do like an Americana grip to a straight elbow lock. So I need him to attack me. So as he's here and I'm lifting my head and he cranks and I come up, as he rolls, I gather his elbow. So his elbow can't come out. Head is up to avoid Darce. My left hand weaves inside to block his grip. So if he tries to lock, my hand's inside. Break the grip and I go to this grip. I bring his wrist this way so that he can't force the Americana shoulder lock. If it's Americana shoulder lock, I back over his head and finish here. Now his right arm can't defend because it's too far away from his left hand. If he pushes me out the back door, that's fine. This is where I want to be anyway. Finishing this way with a straight elbow. Okay? So this is also an option. I could always go side control. I could go here. We could try to hit like what Dan did here. Okay? So one more time. Again, I'm showing Dan's technique. I'm just showing with my finish on the Americana straight elbow. I'm trying to resist the Darce. He's forcing. Come through. Right to the technique, to the finish. Okay? And that's it. So Dan, what's up, man? Thanks a lot for your techniques. You're the man. Hope everybody likes this video and checks it out. PG. What's up?
PG.